Welcome back. We got our update yesterday. There are still some things we haven't seen. Have not seen the creepy Virginia yet, though I know she's here. I don't think I've seen the new female cannibal, but that is not the reason we are here. We are here for one sole purpose. Like Forrest Gump after Bubba gets shot. We have got to find Bubba. We are going to go find Kelvin, and we are going to bring him home. No man left behind. Certainly not a good man like Kelvin. So we are going to hop onto a hang glider. We are going to race around this map, and we are going to retrieve our boy. This is the single most important mission I've ever been on. Let's make sure he's still stuck. He is. So, we're coming to get you, bud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Kelvin. Get some real speed. Ooh, boy. You can see those treetops. Judge when you start slowing down. Hit it with a nice dive. Kelvin! Where are you? No, Kelvin! Those cannibal brutes are just probably having their way with poor Kelvin. He wouldn't do well in prison, you know what I mean? They'd be like, I need your cocktail fruit. And he would just give it to him, you know? He's not the smartest guy, Kelvin. Not good in a fight. He kind of just sits there and takes it, you know? So I'm real worried about him. We got to get our boy. There he is. Well. I can't imagine what he's doing. He just looks like he's chilling on that creek. Kelvin. Alright, this is enough to jump off of, so we're going to park here by this rope bridge. Now, where is Ombre? Is he stuck down in this water or something? There he is. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Okay, he's nodding. He's saying he will follow me. gonna need another pump. I'm hoping he just got stuck behind some little rock there that just wouldn't let him path out. Giving him the command and messing with him a little bit will be the fix we needed. So, impossible to tell. I gotta say, it feels like he hasn't moved. I want to see him moving. Maybe we should just... We're gonna go do this. Sketch. Gotta make sure Kelvin's out of there. Did I just screw myself in the hang glider? No. Where is it though? Okay. Whew. Looks like we can get up this way if we had to. He is moving. So he gets over here. He's on this road now. He is definitely moving. Yep. Alright. I believe that's fixed him. Homeward bound, I wish I were. Come on, Kelvin. Virginia's waiting for us. We got it. Yeet. There's my little playhouse. Looks like I'm still going up, doesn't it? We're gonna try to go over that stuff. Homeward bound, I wish I was. What is that, Simon and freaking Garfunkel? It's a deep cut. Trying to cut this little corner. Come on, Kelvin. Surely, that's me with all that grass cut. No? Oh yeah, that's me. Coming in hot, boys. Coming in mega hot. Doink! Okay. Now. Alright, so we're gonna do the old save. I got about 25 minutes here before I have to leave. But we're gonna hop out, hop back in, and see if that brings Kelvin home now that he's not stuck. Showering and brushing my teeth and getting ready this morning, and all I could think about was I left the man behind. The shame just was too much to live with. He's still over there, man. Man, I don't... It's just hard to say whether that dot's getting any closer or not. I don't want to walk him all the way home, though. That's for darn sure. Oh, I think I see him moving. We're just going to watch this map for a second and see if we see any movement on the dot. Day 60, 2 months in. I think I see that dot moving. That dot is definitely moving. The question is whether he'll be able to path around the mountain, but that's looking a lot better than where we left it. So... there's not a whole lot that I want to do, to be honest. Like I said, what this game needs, and I watched Mad Vlad's update video, Outer Middle Show. If you guys aren't watching that, you're messing up. That's probably my favorite Sons of the Forest content. Farkit's easily number 2. And just to be clear, I have no desire to be a YouTuber. I just like to play this game. Sometimes I like to talk about it on Reddit and stuff like that. And I always would show people that were complaining. The game's too hard, this and that. I'm like, what are you talking about? The only problem is there's not enough enemies. You know? I wanted to be able to show what I mean. Like, we didn't spend that long building this indestructible base in the hardest mode, and there's nothing the game can throw at us that it doesn't get thrashed. Now that these traps are damaging them too, man, you know, what more do you want? They've got so many defenses with the now we got the electric things too. We're gonna have to play a another spawn-in game, but it's got to be separate from the regular. Yeah, how's this doing? All right, we can see him now. He's turned the corner, so I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder for him to get stuck now. Yeah, we need a fish supply, all that stuff. So one thing I could do to spruce this up is we could build this tower out and higher. What I mean is like this. All right. Is it now? If I built that, I'd actually be able to build up higher, and walk this. Just have this be the tower. Maybe it walks back all the way to like here. Or maybe I just. Oh, what's that? How did you get in here, you bitch? What did you break? Yeah, Virginia. You're gonna drown, bitch. Don't hit my house. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Reload, man. You've got to be kidding me with this thing. How did he get in without doing anything? I think he spawned in. He caught me unawares, though. Well, let's see what he broke. Uh-huh, nothing. Perfect. Play with building destruction on, guys, I'm telling you. I know it can be frustrating at first when you build stuff and it gets broken, but I promise the game is more fun this way. You know, how many times have I done this the whole game? 2 or 3 times? And I probably don't even need to be doing it. I would say I'm definitely sure now that like all the fire traps that I originally built up close, they all got broken out pretty much. Am I not setting off the fire traps now? There's one, and I'm not setting it off. Huh. Okay, I can still burn when they're going off, but can I set it off? Oh, please don't eat raw meat. Oh, cook the meat. See, I can't set the fires off anymore. Ah, if you, those of you that watched the other, my other videos, you know, the majority of the time, the way I got killed was by setting these traps off. Alright, where's homeboy? Oh, yeah. He's doing the thing, man. Kelvin is doing it. I'm not going to build this. I'm just going to set, like... Kind of interesting to see how far this will go. So my thought is I can come up, it may be like, you know, here, step sideways onto a platform and be able to build the tower up higher. Let's go see if there's anybody milling about up here. Part of me wants to have Kelvin chop down this whole section of forest, so just that there's a huge field up here. I like that. Give me some room to drive the golf cart into people, that kind of thing. I did not mean to break the radio. I just want Kelvin to come home. I'm sorry, Kelvin. I'm sorry I left you behind. I know better and I did it anyway. And we got squirrels running around up here. Virginia is sticking to me like glue because she's well fed. She's got her berries. She's got her water. She is, unlike previous playthroughs where it seemed like she was effing off all the time, running to waterfalls, whatever. She just likes to stay here. And we need Kelvin. He is definitely getting close. Yes, sir. That's a beeline he's making. He's already at the yachts. He'll be home in a few minutes. Well, we owe him that much, you know? We owe him that much. We are going to wait for him. We'll pretend it's not because we want him to put him to work, but I don't like doing the bitch work. So it's a good relationship me and Kelvin have. He knows his place. As per normal, we have absolutely nothing in the ways of anything to drink. Yeah. Is this a Metallica song? Right? We're drinking. These radios are so awesome. The music ain't bad either, man. I think it's all like original from End Night. Yeah, finally. The cooking pot system is one of my favorite parts of the game, favorite additions. Wouldn't have wanted to try the hard survival playthrough without that. Just drinking water out of the ground. It's not the same. Go watch Alone or something. Watch what happens to the people that drink the water without preparing it properly. True story, one time I was backpacking Appalachian Trail and we didn't feel like waiting to boil the water. This was back before the little cheap filters are, cheap or as common as they are. Me and my buddies, we drank some water out of this fast moving stream. Looked clear, it was basically a waterfall. And then we spent about the next day not walking and sitting there crapping our brains out on the forest floor. True story, it was probably 2003, 2004. I was 18, 19, maybe 20. Not doing the mental math at the moment. How much longer are we waiting for Kelvin here? He is super close. He's half the distance from the yachts. I know it's going to easily be the most boring episode, but I'm recording everything I do. And if you don't think I'm waiting for my boy Kelvin to return from a trip like that, do not know me well. What other items am I missing? We now have the binoculars, the night vision goggles. If you're watching this and you can see a single item that I have not collected, the sled. We need the sled. Oh, and the guitar. Somebody tell me, where's the guitar? It is not where I remember it. So did I walk past it in a cave? Is it somewhere I'm unfamiliar with? Is it sitting out in the open? Just tell me exactly in the comment section where the guitar is. We need to seduce Virginia with it, is what we need to do. She's very open to musical advances, you know? Is she dancing? Yeah. See, that's why she likes it here. We got tunes, we got unlimited food, unlimited water. We got me and Kelvin. Her leg is just hanging out of that Kill Bill. Wait, I got her address. What do you think? For the summer? Some summer gear? Yeah. Then I got me some pajamas. Tuxedo, pajamas. There's probably clothes that I don't have. I got the spacesuit. I don't see the hoodie, so I know I'm missing the hoodie. The wetsuit is not the flippers, right? Even though I can see flippers. Or maybe that is. But yeah, anything else you guys see that I'm missing, definitely let me know. One thought I had was kind of like from a throwback to the original Mad Vlad 100 Day series, is we could go and try to collect all the animal heads and like mount them on the base. But, you know, With the idea being in 100 days, get every item, every animal head, complete everything there is in the game. You know, we're on day 60. That would give us a huge amount of time to go do any little odds and ends. But yeah, basically, I would love to hear some comments on what you guys, if anything, would like to see me do next. And most importantly, I know there's probably maps where I can go and find the guitar that way online, but I don't want to do that. I'd much rather somebody tell me. And I tried my best not to rely on any of that kind of information for this whole playthrough. Before I went into the first one, I did look up and remind myself where one of the hang gliders was. And to my recollection, that's the only thing I looked up for this whole playthrough. I didn't... the rest of it, I just did it by memory. Some of it, I think they changed since the last time I had played. Like, the guitar is a good example. I'm positive that was like in that 3D printer bunker by the chainsaw. In that room where the guitar is like shoved down the guy's throat. But it was not there. Look at her dance, man. This is forest heaven, but again, I've been here all day. That John 2 came, glitched into my base somehow without setting off any traps. But other than that, there's been nobody all day. It's end game. I don't see an Armsy. I'm expecting creepy Virginias to show up. You know? Like end night, you are nailing everything. But what we need is late. It's just like what Mad Vlad said in his video this morning. We need end game replayability. You know, I'm a freak of nature in that I like to play for like 300, 500 days at a time, even without much. But what would be awesome is like every 30 days in game or every 15 days have the level of enemies go up. And so like at night, I want to see 50 cannibals attacking me. And it doesn't have to be every night, but maybe, you know, every month there's like a full moon and all the cannibals come out. And it's like in first-person shooters where you have horde mode and each level gets progressively harder and harder and harder, and eventually there's no stopping it. There's so many enemies that you're going to get crushed, and you just see how long it can go. That should happen in this game at like long time scales where it's going up every 30 days or something. But eventually it's impossible to stay for 400 or 500 days because the amount of mutants would be like insane and glitching and breaking the game. That's what I want. You know? Because then I'd actually have like a motive to be like, you know, I made it to day 500, you know, and trying to actually have like an achievement that would mean something the longer you stay. So anyways, it's still in early access, you know, it's not too late for them to change something like that. Kelvin is so close, I can smell him. Where you at, my boy? I wonder if you can use binoculars and the night vision goggles. Virginia's down there. See, I couldn't have seen that without the binoculars. I had no idea she was there. It looks like Kelvin is right on top of her. I'm about to run and go get him, though. Let's try these night visions. Let's see what these can do. Gosh, there's got to be a way to adjust that brightness or something. Phew. It was like the surface of the sun. Bro, he is home. Where is he? There he is. Deer got it. Do I see him? Sir. Look at it. Look how glorious he is. We're going to have to give him an award. You know that? Kelvin, you're being promoted, sir. Come here. Oh my gosh. What do we give him? Leather jacket, the blazer, tuxedo. You've been promoted to astronaut. You've been promoted to butler. You've been promoted to businessman. You've been promoted to biker. Or you've been promoted to pussy. Let's go astronaut for today. But we're going to try to change him up often. Yeah. Easy to spot in that thing, which I like. Alright, man. That is great. What's he getting? He's thirsty after his big walk. That's all. You get us some fish, my boy. These things make me thirsty as fuck. Watch my water go down. Watch this. One dried fish. Boop. Wow. Well, that actually wraps up for a nice episode, I think, time-wise. We've got stats. We've got Kelvin in Virginia. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna eat everything in sight. How do I adjust those settings? Minimap HUD, building icons. Inventory speed sensitivity. Oh, yeah. We can go even higher. Yes. Everyone's gonna love that. I only noticed that from the update because I saw the outer middle show at full credit. I hadn't noticed this, but I love it even faster. We're gonna max that out. Bro, yes. Especially on hard survival where you're getting attacked while you're in here. You know, I was like, move fast then, you stupid. Alright, man. We have got everything important in the game. We got our peeps. We have an indestructible base. Put on a little armor, shall we? Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good. Where's Virginia? Uh-huh. I don't have a whole lot else I want to do. I guess maybe build this hang glider tower, which we don't need because the one we have works fine. I suppose we could put a few more like little spikes out in this way, just like we did over here. Kind of chip them before they come in. But I don't want to make a wall where they can't get in and just get stuck on the spikes. I don't want that. I want them to come into the hokey pokeys where I can shoot them. And I don't want so many traps that the game slows down. There's no need. So boys, that's where we're going to end it. I'm gonna sign out here. Kelvin, great job, buddy. Virginia, and your dress, you stay right where we can keep an eye on you. She left to go to have a little swim or something. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. She's getting me a sandwich. Look at that. Good looking girl, stays at home, has a sandwich ready for you when you get home. Oh yeah. Got a little bonus. Oh, babies don't come alone. Where'd you guys come from? They don't set off the traps still, though. Look at that. Moving target. Twice. I told you, don't sleep on the compound bow, man. If I'm hitting babies as they're moving from up here, I'd say... Oh, the baby's got the fire. Okay. So there is still some incentive to have both kinds of traps out there. Before... Oh, he did not get killed by that, though. Virginia, get over here. That hit him. I love it, man. Oh my gosh, the fire's caught and snatched up the babies. I've never seen that before in my life. Alright. There's something to that. We're going to need to build more fires. A few. I really like that. Because the babies are spoilers. They come in and they spoil your traps. Man, I freaking love this. Not sure what I'll call this one. We'll call this playing at home and waiting for Kelvin, huh? Kind of pondering what we're going to do next. Yeah, I just couldn't leave it where Kelvin wasn't back. Just didn't feel right after what we've been through together. So that officially does it. We're gonna sign off, and we will come back and we'll play some more episodes. The rate of these episodes are certainly going to slow down now, though. So thank you guys for sticking around this long. I've had an absolute blast. I love the new update. I just want to see the enemies, you know? Where you at? Where are you at? That's the last thing that's needed, man. Increase the enemies. Last time they said that they fixed it by balancing it. You didn't fix anything. You made it worse. Bring more enemies. That's all we need. Peace out, guys. This has been Sandrichi's Super Sadistic Sandbox, and we are signing out for now. Peace, peace, peace.